So what we're going to do, Linda, is we're going to have a chat, the camera's on. I just want to show people really how basic it can be to program it, to sort something out that's really simple. So you've got a situation going on,
Yeah.
and I say whatever's coming up in the future, you can program it to be a positive outcome, which is what you want.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to tell people what the situation is.
Yeah. I'm going doing a presentation. I'm going pitching for a new business
Okay.
for investment. I'm doing a presentation. There could be potentially 40 people in the room, and I'm scared that I'll stand in front of them all and I'll just dry up.
But you are a confident talker.
Yeah, but this is where everybody gets me wrong.
Okay, cool.
So I'm a really confident talker on a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, or up to perhaps 6 round the table.
Yeah.
Get more than that and I just die.
Okay. Because we've worked together before, but it's a long time ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because your company's LLK Kitchens, isn't
That's
it?
right, yeah.
And I mean, we worked with the team, didn't we?
Yeah.
And everything. But we never did anything, you and me, really, other than some personal stuff, which we won't talk about. But this
No.
is corporate, and it's quite important, isn't it?
It is very important, yeah.
Yeah. So I believe that you can program yourself. I believe that I can do it to you, but I can't be with you when you're making that speech. So what we're going to do is sort of like install an app, and you're going to be able to press a button in your mind, an imaginary button, and run that app, which allows you to access a file that we're going to install this afternoon of you doing really well.
Right.
So if we try to define in your imagination or in your mind what doing really well would be, what do you want? How do you want it to go?
So I want to be able to speak really confidently,
Okay?
believe in what I'm saying,
Yeah.
come across obviously as genuine because these people are looking to invest money in me
Yeah.
and my new business, and be knowledgeable. So what I'm concerned about is going blank,
Okay.
because I know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
but I'm just concerned that I might just like fluff it.
Well, I've had this so many times with best man speeches and corporate presentations, you know, teachers or athletes who train all year, and then when it comes to the event, they blow it.
Yeah.
Because they're used to maybe practicing in an in-house club, maybe a tennis club or a squash club. I've worked with professional footballers and equestrians, athletes, horse riders, and they're brilliant in a known environment, but as soon as they get out there, it changes the way you feel.
Yeah.
So, when did you become aware of the fear, or have you fluffed a past talk? Have you got a memory of that?
I've got an awful scenario. So initially, I've never liked speaking,
Okay.
but I got myself in a position where the only way to grow my business was to start talking. So we started having what we call dealer workshops, and we had up to 24 people at a time. And I used to be in a really bad state before they came, and I had a fun, informative presentation to do. And I did it, and I used to do it, and it was a raging success, and I'm absolutely buzzing at the end of it. But the very last time I did it to a smaller group. There were about 10 people. We had a format where they arrived, they went in the showroom, they had bacon sandwiches and coffees, so everybody got to know each other. Then they went into the boardroom bit, had a short presentation of about 20 minutes, and then we brought for lunch, cooked them lunch, and then they all played with the pizza ovens and made pizzas. It was a good fun day, and I always had really good feedback. This particular day, right at the end of it, we always had feedback forms, and everything was a 10, and everything was best day out, you know, absolutely brilliant, well worth taking the day off out of my job to come and learn, so pleased and all that. Anyway, this particular day, this guy came up to me at the end, and he said, I filled my feedback form and I put it over there, but I need to tell you something. So I said, what's that? So he said, that bit at the beginning was just a waste of time, don't need to do it, and not necessarily need to cut it out. So I thought he meant the meet and greet brew bit.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, it's just like some people have travelled 2 hours,
Hospitality.
so bake a butter, bit of hospitality, breaking the ice so that, because nobody knew each other when they arrived. Just a bit of an icebreaker. He went, no, not that bit. He went, that bit that you did.
Oh, nice.
That presentation that you did, he said, you didn't need to be doing that. Complete waste of everybody's time. I was absolutely devastated, and I've never done it since.
Hard that. How long ago was that, Linda?
About 4 years.
Okay.
And then this on Monday, something really important to me, and it's the first time after that I'm finding myself having to do this again.
See, when you have a now experience, you always go back to what's happened in the past.
Yeah,
And you could have had 10 successes, but because your mind is looking to keep you safe, it finds the fear.
yeah,
It finds the desire. I do it with footballers. They could have had, 100 penalties and banged 99 into the net. But the one that they missed is the one that's going to curse them forever.
yeah,
I've got kids who put their hand up at school, at primary school, to answer a question, and they say something silly, what's the moon? Oh, it's made of cheese mist, and everybody laughs. And for the rest of their life, they don't want to put the hand up again.
No.
Because when they put the hand up, hang on,
yeah.
people laugh.
People might laugh at me, yeah.
So, and that could have been installed when they were 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but it stays with them for life.
Yeah,
It's a bit like this. I might have shown you this before, but I'll show you now for the camera. So that's my beads. So this is like your memories. Let's say that's now, that bead. When you're in a now situation, you're asking, is this safe? So you're accessing your 5 senses, touch, taste, sight, sound and smell, to see if it's safe. And you're also looking for escape routes, and all sorts of things are going on, because this is a primeval response when we're in the jungle. Is it safe? But if you are safe in the physical, then you go into your memories next. And it goes, what happened last time I was in this situation? Like, you're in a pub, a bar, and somebody says, what would you like to drink, Linda? How do you know? We go into your memories. I'll have wine. And a subcategory would be red wine, white wine, rosé or something, or you're in an Italian restaurant, what do you normally have? And do you have garlic bread with that? How do you know? Because you go back into your memories, and did you enjoy it? And you generally repeat and come back with the same answer, because that's safe.
yeah,
Very few people, even though they've got a massive menu in a takeaway, they always go for the same thing.
yeah,
Like my favourite is special curry or sweet and sour chicken and fried rice. And there's loads of choices, but you play it safe.
yeah,
So what we're going to do is we've got to remove this unsafe file. But you can't, because everything that's installed is still there. You remember everything, even when you were a fetus in the womb.
wow.
And some people say before that as well, that you can, in regression, I do regression, I can take people back to things in past lives. I mean, this is another subject, but you retain everything. It's like when you delete something off your phone, it's never gone.
No,
Or if it's never gone, it's gone into the recycle bin, it's not gone. Even if you jumble it up with a shredder program, it's still there. And everything that you've experienced is still there. So what we have to do is, this is now, and this is 4 years ago, that what you're defining as a disaster presentation. And actually, it's interesting that you believe that one guy who gave you bad feedback, because probably lots of people enjoyed it.
yes, well, everybody else gave brilliant feedback.
Isn't it funny how you focus on the negative?
Yeah, yeah.
It
And he
is.
went out of his way to, like, talk to me before he left to make sure that I knew how he felt.
Yeah. Okay, well, we won't judge the guy, but it's not a kind thing to do, and it's not been helpful. It's held you back for 4 years.
Yeah,
So what we need to do is, this is now, and this is next. This is the presentation on Monday.
yeah,
So what we need to do is today install a more powerful memory. It's a false memory, and this is called vicarious programming. It's not true, it's actually bullshit.
yeah,
But the mind doesn't know the difference between fantasy and reality. And you can install something, and it's more powerful than this negative. Because on Monday, when your mind goes back in that situation, it will remember this fantasized event, this fictitious sort of like recreation, a mental rehearsal of what's going to happen on Monday.
yeah,
And it'll be more powerfully installed. Plus, you'll be in control of it. And plus, you'll have anchors. Plus, we'll make sure that we'll explain off cam all the other things that you've got to do, like have water. Because, when you get nervous, you get dry mouth and you can spit feathers. So you have
Yeah.
your water.
yeah,
You make sure that everything is conducive to relaxation for you, that you're wearing everything that you're comfortable in, that you've got all your accessories that keep you comfortable, that you know the room,
yeah. I do know the room, so that's a bonus.
and also that you focus on the friendly faces that are going to support you, so you're not looking for any disapproval. So everything's working for you in the physical, but mentally you're running this new app that we're going to install now.
Yeah,
So my first port of call is to define what you want, and you've already done that. Don't think about what you don't want, and don't even put your mind on it, because after we've done this programming, what you're going to do is you're going to focus on the best outcome and not what happened in the past. And the way that you can do that is with the visualization, but also with affirmations,
Yeah.
which are self-suggestions.
Yeah.
So we won't do it on cam, but what we're going to do, you've got your pen and paper ready.
Yeah.
We're going to write down in a minute off cam, and we'll come back on cam, some mission statements for the best outcome. Rather like, I am brilliant at public speaking.
Yeah.
I am super confident. Things go really well for me. I'm ready. I'm in the flow. And I can see everything going well. The round of applause, the standing ovation. And in fact, I might become a public speaker as a career. You know, all those. Now, they're not true. But when you say those things, they become true.
Yeah.
And what they do is they, as you say, the positive affirmations, the negative ones that self-sabotage this success get suppressed and pushed down. And instantly, and it is instant, it's not a process, when you say you can do something, it lifts your mood, it lifts your attitude, it raises your energy levels, and your performance improves in that moment.
Yeah.
It's rather like, you know, a child walking along the wall balancing, and a mother who cares or a parent who cares says, don't fall off. And what's going to happen next? They're going to fall off. Because you don't say what you don't want.
Yeah.
So this is where you've got to be disciplined in yourself, not to think about what you don't want to happen, to focus on what you do want to happen. But it's hard because you're just a normal person.
Yeah.
But with hypnosis, it actually amplifies that discipline. And over the next 2 or 3 days before Monday, I'm going to give you an audio that you can run with the affirmations, with the visualization, and you'll be fantastic.
Yeah.
But don't take my word for it. What we'll do is we'll post some of the hypnosis, not all of it, and I'll come back and we'll have a chat, which we'll film and see how well you did on the day. Because people will say, well, it's all very well you're doing this interview, but what actually happened? Did it work?
Yeah.
And I want your honesty. I mean, you've been kind enough to offer yourself for this, because people are sometimes hesitant because they don't know the results of a therapy treatment or a hypnosis, and it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you've seen me do things with your staff, haven't
With
you?
our team, yeah. Yeah.
And we had a bit of a laugh with that, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think on the day we got that guy, his hand stuck to the table and
That's
all sorts
right,
of,
yeah.
and he said, you can't hypnotise me. And I said, well, I don't. You hypnotise yourself. You've got an amazing mind. So we're going to access your amazing mind for positive effects.
Yeah.
Any questions before we turn the cam off?
No.
Are we good? We're good to go. See you in a bit, guys.